to investigate Multec. And as I'm very concerned about what I read.
Question number 9, Melissa Lee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Social Development and asks, what support is the Ministry of Social Development providing to people in Christchurch still dealing with the impacts of earthquakes?
Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr. Speaker, a lot. And I shall just concentrate in this answer on the more money that we are putting into psychosocial services in this year's budget. We invested an extra $13.5 million for continuing the earthquake coordination service, providing more trauma counselling, supporting the 0800 Canterbury support line and NGOs that are supporting the resilience of those people in Canterbury.
Supplementary question, Melissa Lee.
To the Minister, what kind of support does the Earthquake Coordination Service provide?
Mr.
Honourable
Speaker.
Paula Bennett.
Mr. Speaker, it was important back when the earthquakes occurred, and it's still important now, that they provide practical help to Cantabrians in need of that bit of extra support to try and work their way through what can be a rather complex at times range of assistance available to them. So the new money will provide earthquake coordination support for up to 5,000 households and access to counselling services for an extra 240 people a month.
Wow.
Supplementary question, Melissa Lee.
What extra support is being provided by the Ministry of Social Development in Canterbury?
Honourable
Mr.
Paula
Speaker, what we know is that housing remains an issue for Cantabrians, and that's why the budget included an extra $2.26 million for the Canterbury Earthquake Temporary Accommodation Services. Yesterday, however, Minister Brownlee and I announced that people impacted by recent flooding will also be eligible to apply for the temporary assistance, which ranges from $180 to $330 a week. The flooding has compounded the problems some residents are already facing due to the earthquakes, and we're committed to making support available to them for easing some of that short-term accommodation pressures.
Question number 10, Gareth Hughes.
Kia ora, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Conservation and asks, does he agree with the statement given on behalf of the Minister of Energy and Resources that, quote,